rhythms of a warm summer, a young boy traveled to spend his holidays with his grandfather. Their days unfolded like chapters in a cherished story, filled with laughter, games beneath the sun, and long conversations under swaying trees. Each evening, the grandfather would sit on the porch, sipping tea, recounting memories from his own youth, or sharing gentle wisdom with his attentive grandson. One golden afternoon, with curiosity glimmering in his eyes, the boy approached his grandfather, seeking guidance that seemed larger than the world itself. "Grandpa, when I grow up, I want to be a successful person. Can you teach me how?" The question hung in the air, simple yet profound. The grandfather paused, a soft smile curling on his lips, and without uttering a word, he beckoned the boy to follow. They walked side by side to a nearby nursery nestled among fields of green. The scent of earth and fresh leaves surrounded them as the grandfather thoughtfully chose 2 tender saplings. They carried their leafy treasures home, the grandfather's silence steeped in intention. At home, the lesson began not with words, but with actions. Kneeling by the porch, the grandfather carefully planted 1 sapling in a clay pot and placed it indoors, safe and sheltered. The second sapling found its place outside, rooted in open ground where sunlight, rain, and wind awaited. The boy watched, pondering the quiet ritual, until his grandfather gently asked, "What do you think? Which of these 2 will grow better in the future?" The boy furrowed his brow, thinking deeply. "The one inside the house will grow better," he began with conviction. "It's safe inside. No storms, no scorching sun, no wild animals. The one outside has too many dangers." The grandfather's only response was a knowing smile, calm and timeless. "Let's wait and see what time will reveal." And so, days flowed into months, and months into years. The seasons painted their colors across the landscape, and the boy, now a young man, grew. Though new chapters called him away, the memories of that summer stayed with him, gentle questions lingering at the edges of his mind. Eventually, with the warmth of nostalgia guiding him back, the young man returned to visit his grandfather. Eagerly, he voiced the question from his boyhood once more. "Grandpa, last time I asked you how to become successful, but you never really told me. This time, you have to." His grandfather's face was soft with age, but his eyes sparkled with the energy of wisdom well kept. "Of course," he replied. "But first, let me show you something." The house and all its corners beckoned with memories, but the grandfather led him straight to the back of the home. There stood the potted plant, taller than it once was, but still frail. Its branches thin, its leaves few, the canopy small and withdrawn. It had grown in its own quiet way, but there was a sense of limitation in its posture. Then together, they made their way to the front yard. What greeted them was breathtaking, a magnificent tree, grown from the second sapling, its trunk broad and strong, its branches stretching wide, casting a generous shade across the grass. Birds flitted among its leaves, and the breeze played sweet music through its boughs. The young man gazed upward in awe, the answer becoming clear even before it was spoken. "So which one do you think grew stronger?" the grandfather asked, his voice gentle but deliberate. The young man stared at the grand tree, a sense of wonder blooming within him. "The one outside," he said softly. "But Grandpa, how? That tree faced so many challenges. How did it grow so big?" The grandfather nodded, pride and tenderness mingling in his gaze. "Precisely because it faced challenges," he said. "The tree outside had to dig its roots deep to survive every storm that passed. Each gust of wind, each drop of rain, each blazing summer day forced it to push further, to become sturdier. It grew not in spite of these hardships, but because of them. Resistance made it resilient. Struggle made it strong. Where the world was vast and uncertain, the tree reached confidently into the unknown, and it flourished." Pointing to the potted plant, the grandfather continued, "The one inside, though protected from all harm, had little space to span its roots, no reason to reach for the sky. Life gave it comfort, but comfort is not enough to grow tall, to become mighty. Without trials, it simply remained small." He placed a weathered hand on his grandson's shoulder, voice soft yet steady. "If you always choose the comfortable path, you'll never grow into your full potential. But if you step out into the world, face its hardships, and keep moving forward with courage, then no goal will be out of reach for you. Silent, the boy-turned-young man drank in the wisdom of the moment. He gazed up at the towering tree, sunlight filtering through its leaves, and felt the truth take root in his heart. For the first time, he understood that obstacles in life are not meant to halt your progress. They are the lessons that build your character. Every hardship is a chapter in your story. Every adversity a chance to blossom stronger and wiser. Failures are not endings, but beginnings. Each stumble an invitation to forge resilience. Like the tree braving the seasons, each wound and each challenge calls forth hidden reserves of strength and will. And in embracing this journey, each trial transforms into an opportunity to shape the person you are destined to become. You too will face storms. There will be days when the wind howls and the world seems vast and overwhelming. Some days will tempt you to seek shelter, to withdraw into the safe confines of routine. But true growth, the kind that shapes greatness, blooms not from the comfort of shelter, but from the courage to embrace whatever life brings your way. So, when you encounter fear or adversity, do not shrink back. Trust in your roots. Push onward, dig deep, and let the world shape you. When you stumble, rise. When doors close, find new paths. With every step, you gather strength. With every challenge, you become more resilient. Within you lies the spirit to conquer every hurdle, to reach ever higher and transform every setback into a stepping stone. Your journey is unique and filled with promise. Each moment shaping someone who is stronger, braver, and more extraordinary than the day before. Keep striving, keep growing. The path may be hard, but it is yours to walk. Venture boldly and watch yourself rise, for the journey you are on is shaping someone truly great.